how to deal with stubborn people. They're everywhere and they will get on your nerves and they'll drive you nuts. And when you deal with them, sometimes you respond in a way that's not really you. Do you ever feel like that? I do. They just get under your skin and then you snap back and you think, that's not me. Why did I do that? Well, if you want to stop doing that, then this video is for you. I'm going to show you not only how to be true to yourself when you're dealing with stubborn people, but how to actually navigate that relationship so that everybody ends up happy at the end, and how to have fun while you're doing it. If you want to turn dealing with stubborn people into a game, we are about to. Get ready to play.
GILD Coaching. More success, less stress.
Hey there, I'm Dr. Jane Mims with GILD Coaching, and I have a huge confession to make. Well, not really that huge if you know me, but I'm a stubborn person. So when I have to deal with stubborn people, it's like just trying to hit two rocks against each other and trying to accomplish something with that. So I've had to learn how to soften myself, to soften my approach, to take a deep breath in and calm myself. And then I've had to learn how to navigate the waters of dealing with other stubborn people. There's nothing worse than one stubborn person and another stubborn person trying to accomplish something when no one will listen. So if you want to know how to deal with stubborn people and navigate that ocean of communication comfortably, then you are in the right place. The first step, I've actually already told you. Take a deep breath in and out. It feels very good. There's a nerve that is in your brain, and when you inflate your lungs all the way, it actually massages your other nerve endings along your spine, and it sends a message to that nerve in your brain to lower your cortisol level and increase your serotonin level. And if you don't know what that means, all it means is that you're less stressed and you feel better. So when you're dealing with anything that is frustrating or stresses you out at all, my first order of business is always gonna be to take a deep breath. All right, the second thing that you have to do is just get ready. Have a playful fighter attitude, a bring it on attitude. If you've ever had to deal with somebody and you haven't had that bring it on attitude and you felt defeated, type it down in the comments for me. Let me know that you've been through that. And tell me what happened and how it turned out. If you go into a situation with a stubborn person and you don't have a bring it on attitude, then it's really easy to run over you, because trust me, stubborn people will just run over you. We just will if we're in that stubborn mode. So first, take a deep breath, and then second, put on your battle gear, but not in an offensive way. Don't come with the energy that's like, I'm gonna get ya. Come with the energy like, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. I can take it. I can take what you're dishing out, and then you'll be ready to take whatever they actually do dish out. Then, after that, I want you just to take a pause. It doesn't matter what's going on around you. Just take a pause. Step back from the situation and ask yourself what you want to accomplish here. Is this something that's worthy of your time? Is this something that's worthy of your brain power, your words, your energy? Is this actually something that you want to launch into? Taking that pause is going to help you calm down. It may give you a chance to take another couple of breaths. You're going to know that that first breath or two has felt so good that you just want to do another one or two. And then that's all going to help you just level out. Your brain's going to be infused with oxygen. Your serotonin level is going to be up. Your cortisol level is going to start going down. And then you're going to be able to come into the situation with a more level head. Usually when you're dealing with a stubborn person, that person's energy that they're bringing is really strong. And so it's really easy for you to get all uptight and come back with something that's really strong as well. But again, remember that analogy of me, rocks. You don't want to just be butting heads or trying to, pound two rocks together to accomplish something. There's nothing that's to be accomplished there. Now, if you want to actually have fun with this, you can turn it into a game. I call it playing word chess. Listen to their words. And if you've ever watched anyone play chess, you'll see them. They are not, just making moves and making moves fast. It's not like a ping pong match or a professional basketball game where things are just going back and forth all the time. Chess players deliberate. So play word chess. See if you can find something in the stubborn person's words that you can play with. See if you can find something that can be a tool for you. It doesn't matter if you're trying to negotiate a business deal, if you're trying to set an appointment with someone who's really hard to pin down, or if somebody's trying to ask you to do something that you don't really want to do. Do any of these situations ring true with you? Are you identifying with any of this? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section, because I'd really like to know that this is of use to you and how you're relating it to your own personal experiences. But back to the game. If you can come at this from the mindset of play, and what am I always saying? If you've seen any of my videos, you've probably heard me say mindset is everything. So after your deep breath, after you've breathed in that attitude of bring it on, I can do this, after you've taken that pause, then you begin your exchange with this stubborn person. Then every single time that person makes a move, you're going to play chess with it. You're going to sit back, you're going to look, you're going to see where they moved it. You're not going to be speaking as much as you're used to speaking. You're not going to be speaking as quickly as you're used to speaking. And it may frustrate the other person that you're moving a little bit more slowly, but actually what you're doing is you're forcing that person to move at a slower speed that can really de-escalate everything, and it can help soften their stubbornness a little bit. All of that de-escalation, that's really what you want. You want everybody to be moving at a much slower pace. I mean, you don't ever see turtles fighting with each other, do you? It's because, they or a sloth, they don't move very quickly at all. And so that's what I want you to do. You're playing a game. You're seeing how much you can pull from this other person's words, this stubborn person's words, that you can utilize, how much you can create a toolbox, how much of their stuff you can use to create a toolbox for yourself, and you're moving really slowly. I mean, you seriously, you've never seen a video of two turtles like really going at it fighting, or like a sloth trying to hit its buddy sloth. No. So you want to slow down. Slow and steady will win this race against these stubborn folks for sure. Another way that you can really start to win this battle with stubborn people is to not bring everything that you want to the table all at one time. Break it into segments. Think about it like learning to ride a bike. You didn't go and get an adult bike without training wheels when you were 5. No, you had a little kid bike, you had training wheels on it, and so it was just little tiny bite-sized pieces until you grew up, you were an adult, you could ride without training wheels. It's the same thing. If you've ever seen anyone with a severe illness that impacted their appetite, it's also a good example. My mother died of cancer, and cancer patients often lose their appetites. And if we would bring her a plate full of food, she would just turn it away. She couldn't have any. But when her lunch or dinner would get delivered to her hospital room, if I would take it to the side, request a spare plate, and then just take one bite of each thing and just show her a plate with just 3 bites on it, the woman who had no appetite for food could talk herself into taking 3 bites. It's just that overwhelm when you have that whole plate full of food and you're like, whoa, I don't think I can do this. So don't do that to the stubborn people. If you bring your whole issue and you're like, here, eat this, then I promise you're going to lose. Break it up into bite-sized pieces and then feed it just a little bit at a time. The way that you would think about feeding someone who was really very sick or a little baby. You feed this information to them and then bring them along to where you want to go. Again, slow, steady, deep breaths. Take your time. Break it up into segments. And my last methodology for dealing with stubborn people, or really anyone at all, this is a communication tactic that can ingratiate anyone to you. I call it gift wrapping. Everybody likes receiving gifts, but everybody doesn't necessarily want to accept every gift that they're brought. If you're brought something that you just simply don't want, or that's against the standpoint or your needs or your priorities at that moment, you're not going to want to accept it unless it's wrapped properly. Here's an example. I received a call earlier from a client who's in the medical profession. Her boss had sent her an email asking her to represent a group of medical professionals with a very specific certification that this client does not have. She has other certifications, but not this one. Well, another little piece of information here is that her relationship with her boss is not the best. So she doesn't want to say anything that would be taken too negatively and whatnot. So before she hit send on her response email, she gave me a call, and I'm really glad she did. She read me her response email, and it sounded something like this. I have not, am not, and will never be this certification that you've asked me to represent. Ethically, I do not believe that it would be in my interest or the best interest of our organization for us to be represented like this. Additionally, if I'm ever if anyone's ever researching me to find out what my certifications are and I'm identified like this, then they will believe that I've lied about my certifications. It was just a whole bunch of negative. And I said, all right, take a deep breath. Delete it. She said, but I need to send it. And I said, we're going to send an email. It's fine. Here's what we're going to send. Let's say that her boss's name is Susan. Dear Susan, thank you so much for including me in this. I think that it's absolutely wonderful that we want to highlight these professionals with this certification. Not sure if you are aware, but I don't actually have this certification, so I may not be the right person to represent this group. If it's okay with you, I'd like to take a pass on this. And if you'd like to discuss it further, please let me know a good time for us to talk face to face. Which email would you like to receive? The one telling you no and telling you all the reasons why you are just wrong? Or the one that says, oh my gosh, this is a great thing that you're doing. Not sure if you know, but insert your truth. I'd love to talk with you about this if you need more information. Let me know when you're available. Which one would you rather get? The point blank one or the one that we gift wrapped? Pretty sure you'd like to get the one that we gift wrapped. Not very many people would choose the other one unless they just are stubborn and like fights. Don't give in to the argument with a stubborn person. Soften, breathe, wait, break it down, and gift wrap. If this has been of use to you, head down to the comment section and please let me know. Let me know what your biggest takeaway was, and then let me know if there's any additional information that you would like. Also, don't forget before you go, hit that subscribe button and that little bell so that you'll get notifications each week when we drop new episodes here. Check out the video description that we put down there. It has all sorts of information for you, a little synopsis of this video. Sometimes we have little giveaways and stuff in there. And if you're serious about growing and taking your journey ahead, you can even find a link there to grab a free session with me. Okay, hit subscribe, hit that bell, give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time with another video to help you live a life with more success and lower stress. Bye.